Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, I will be playing what you guys want to see played. Pretty chill stuff overall. Music goes hard indeed. Toad's Factory. Yeah, Arch, I think that the game that we played is going to make it into my video, actually. For those of you that don't know, I did a video on the 777 earlier today, and the team fell apart. Not fell apart, our team won. The enemy team fell apart in about 0.5 seconds. Everybody was an instant steamroll. I couldn't get any damage. Nobody got any damage. So, yeah. Let's see how Arch is doing in the SPHT. I know they can't say anything on stream, but I'll have an idea. I'm assuming that it's a completely overpowered tank, just based off of common sense. Hello, how are you doing? Let's see. What do you think about the golden egg? I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. Trying to find where the SPHT is. 67%, 3100. I mean, it looks like it's one of your more top performing vehicles in terms of damage, so it does seem pretty good. I don't think it's going to stay in the current state that it is. I don't think so. It's unorthodox not seeing Droodles damage at the top. And just sometimes you get steamrolls. I've been trying to play a little more passive, because if your team falls apart, you get more damage. But the problem is if your team rushes and YOLOs, which that team did, you don't get damage. So that's kind of how it works, right? Let me know what you guys want to see played. I see a Grille, a bunch of Grille. Goon, Grow, Chaman. Interesting. We can do the Grille. I'll whip it out. There it is. The Grille. Which camo did I select? Yeah, I did select the Grille one. I thought I did. I think this camo is absolutely epic. Personally, I think it's the best of the camos. The Progetto camo is pretty cool as well. I don't know why my store's broken. Might have to reload the game. Guess we'll see. Is a UFC belt accessory worth it? No, not really. I would not say it's worth it. Personally. Thank you for the donation, Cody.
Marshall-SHW donated $1.99.
Okay.
Could you do the type 71, please?
Type 71. Alright, we'll do that after. I'm trying to find where my drink is. If you do 6,700, I'll give away my account. If I do 6,700, just give me a lot of money. Easy. Easy. The Prague looks nice. I do agree, though. I think the Progetto camo is also very, very good. I wish that Wargaming would rework this map. I don't hate this map, but it's definitely not my favorite. Bro gets the worst TD map? Yeah, I will agree, Hound. This is a pretty bad map for the Grille. They have 4 heavies and not too much else. Alright, let's see. Bonk. I'm not going to use a repair kit. 260 destroyed. Our 260 drowned himself. Wow. Well, bro. Reported, yeah. I mean, the funny part is, what is he even accomplishing? He's not even trolling. He's just going to get his account banned for that. Alright, Chieftain is leaving. Ooh, there you go. Hello, Newman. They should nerf the 4005? Yes, they should. I agree. Goodbye. I saw that Sheridan might try and poke me. I'm gonna chill here where they can't hit me. Wow, that was a great play there, Sheridan. Let's throw our game away for 600 damage. Funny part is, even with our 260 killing himself, we still have a decent chance at winning this. Flex over here, aiming, and boom! How did that not pen? I actually don't know. Okay, there's no world that Super Conk hits that. That's complete bogus. Alright, well, we hit the Super Conk at least. That's not too bad. Oh, are you serious, game? Come on. The concept is so lucky, bruh. Okay. Gun is not working with me right now. It's definitely not working with me right now. Nope. No angular on that player. Alright, let's move up. We're already over 3k, so it's not like I'm doing bad at all. There you go. Nice. Take the grill out of the game. Let's move up a bit more. Hello, femboy. There you go. Ha 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 ha. Once again, the grill reigns victorious. Pretty good game, I have to say. Should remove Spall from all tanks. I agree. I think that Spall liner is pretty stupid. I don't even run Spall on my grill. Okay. Play the IS-7. We'll have to do a game in the Type 71 first. Le Type 71. So wondering when the Type 5 tech tree will come out and if it will lead from the Mitsu. I don't know where it's going to start, but it probably won't matter anyway because it'll be a very, very low tier start. 90-pound Droodles. If I weighed 90 pounds, we would be in a bit of a problem, bro. Like, what? Alright, I am pulling out the Type. I've actually not played the Type 71 in a while. Hello, Elena. Nice to see you on the stream. How should they nerf the 4005 in your opinion? I think they should put it back to what it was originally, a 3-shot 460 alpha. And I think that they should have like a 3-second injure clip and call it a day. Because then it would take 6 seconds to deal 1300 or whatever the damage is. 460 times 3, what would that be? 1200. It'd be like 13 something, but I do think that's what I think the original 4005 was the most balanced. I followed your advice not running Spall on my grill, and it worked out just fine. Thing is, most people don't fire HE at the grill. Only people that are firing high explosive at the grill are usually like decent players. And let's be real, those are few and far in the Blitz community. Where are we going, Chieftain? Where are we going? You're going to follow the concept in Tornvon. Okay. Average A-wing player. Don't worry, I've got Ivan Martinez covering me. Great. They have so many heavies, and for some reason, our heavies just decided, nah, we're not gonna use our heavies like heavy tanks. Pretty lame. Hello, Conway. Bonk. And back up. Not bad. Type 71 features a very, very nice gun. I should play the Lorraine. Not a bad shout. I don't know why my tank's struggling so much to climb this. Ah, okay. I find it funny how the Tornvon has so much armor that I physically can't pen it. Like, I literally can't. You can see that. Like, I have to hit that little itty-bitty bar to pen the tank. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Tier 9 heavy has more armor than most tier 10s. Like, what are we playing here, Wargaming? What game is this? I gotta be honest, the Type 71 gun isn't feeling too good right now. It's kind of trolling me. There you go, nice. I don't love this current situation that I'm about to be placed in, so I'm going to start backing out of here. I mean, to be fair, I do... You know, I'm going to move up. Chieftain's coming over, which they should have done on day 1, but it looks like they're moving over now to help me, so... It's better than nothing. There you go. Nice 515 into the BZ-75. I'm doing okay. I'm up to 1,700 damage, which isn't bad at all. Let's get a nice shot. Not sure where the concept penned me, but he did. I think he hatched me. I don't know. But it's alright. The thing about the Type 71 is that it might not feature the most DPM, but it just has really reliable armor and a lot of hit points. And when you add those two things together, it allows the tank to be really, really enjoyable. Get a shell into the concept. Okay. Let's see. Get another shot into you. Let's back up. Hello, concept. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you bounce me? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, you bounced me twice. My turn. Alright, well, you're dead. I'm hoping that we can obviously get the bounce, but we don't. It's pretty impressive how this T-62A tunneled me over the Chieftain. Nice one, T-62. You got me. Yeah, I mean, I don't even care if I got tunneled. I did 3,600 damage. I blocked 1,800, and the only reason I died was because that T-62A literally tunneled me over the Chieftain actively rushing him. Like, good job, bro. Ooh, good job. Hello, Maru. How you doing? You stinky stupor. Okay. Okay, not bad. Oh, this guy got muted. Do you like the Sheridan UFC camo? I think all the camos are pretty cool. But out of all of them, I think the Sheridan's my least favorite. My store is bugged, so I can't even look at it right now. Is the 50 TP good, and how should I play it? Yeah, 50 TP is a great tank. Let's pull it out. Tier 9 and European Heavy. I'm assuming you're referring to the tech tree and not the collector, so we're going to play in the tech tree. Do you think they should buff the 274A's gun to 320 damage? Doesn't it already have 310? It's not really enough of a difference. Alright. I think the Z2 will be released next month. It's definitely not being released next month. It's going to be about 2 months probably from now. I know for a fact that Reforged is pretty soon, and we might be... I'm assuming that we're going to be seeing the Type 5 Heavy released with Reforged. That's my guess. I've come up with some conclusions why, but I don't know if I'm allowed to share them, because I had a chat with Wargaming the other day, and I was strictly said not to really talk about a lot of the stuff we broke into there, but I haven't been given a time frame when Reforged is being released, but I'm going to guess in the next 3 months. That's my guess. And we'll have to see what happens, but I'm guessing within the next 3 months. One thing I will say, because I know that this will make the community very happy, but Wargaming is removing keys. Okay. I got really, really trolled there on that shot. Well, let's hope I don't get nuked by a tank destroyer in the crossing. Nope, we're all good. Now, the thing that's great about the 50 TP is that it has a really, really good hull-down armor. Unfortunately, my gun is not treating me ideal right now, but we're doing fine. I don't know what the heck this Yag Tiger's doing, but we're going to activate my tungsten. That's 530 damage into that player. I'm not loving this current situation we're in, if I'm going to be real. This is pretty bad. But I can take the Yag Tiger out of the game. Boom. There you go. Problem is, when you get people like that and they literally just YOLO in the open, they still have a ridiculous amount of DPM. You got to be really careful, right? Aiming. Boom. There you go. Thing that's crazy about the 50 TP is just how much armor it has hull down. Okay, of course. Of course. Of course. 537. Nah, get out of my game, bro. 537. That's ridiculous. The problem is, if I back up, I get shot, so I can't really do anything here. I'm kind of stuck in this position, aren't I? Alright, well, I'm going to try and bait the 7.52. Actually, I understand that this game does everything in its power to really frustrate me, but it is getting me a little salty when shots like that miss. Just a little bit salty. The fact that that shot missed it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Okay, well, at least that one hits. ISU 130 misses because he snaps his shot instead of aiming. We'll move up a little bit. And we'll see if we can get a shell into the ISU 130. And a bonk. There you go. Not bad. We're up to 2,300 damage. What's the point of making different varieties of a tank, but it's going to be the same? What do you mean? Like the Type 5 Heavy versus the Type 5 Zetsu? The reason that Wargaming is releasing the Type 5 Zetsu is because they realized they dropped the ball on the Japanese heavies, and they probably realized that they should, you know, release them as their own line. Mirror 92. I want to shoot you. There you go. I just got my tungsten shell out. I was thinking about using high explosive, but really wasn't worth it. This is a pretty good game either way. I'm already up to quite a bit of damage. And take the 92E1 out of the game. There you go, 3,400. We brought it back. I blocked 0 damage. Nobody bounced me, which is kind of crazy. Finally no keys? Yeah. I don't remember exactly what's going on, but I do know that keys are no longer going to be a part of the game, which I'm sure most of you are very happy about. Is the Tashin Rapte bigger than the Type 5? I don't think so. It might weigh more, but I don't think it's physically larger. But I could be wrong. Either way, pretty good game. Any other suggestions? Any other suggestions, guys? They should buff the 57? Nah, I don't think they should. Grind 60 TP. Should the mouse get armor or gun? Let's play the mouse. I'm going to regret this, but we'll try it. Here's what I'll say about the mouse. The problem with this vehicle is that it doesn't have enough anything going for it, right? I mean, it has a lot of health, but the armor doesn't really work. So, like think about it. We currently have a heavy in testing, the SPHT, which has 3,500 hit points, the same accuracy and DPM as an E5, and it has a 38 or 36 kilometer per hour top speed. That vehicle is better than the mouse in every single way. It even has really good armor, especially hull down. So the question you have to ask yourself is honestly, what advantage does this tank have over that vehicle? And when you think about it, none. The only advantage the mouse has is more alpha damage, and I guess better armor in terms of pushing. But in reality, Type 5, I'll play the Type 5 after this arch. The problem with the mouse is this: its gun sucks. Its DPM is alright, but it doesn't really matter when you can't hit your shots and you have the worst penetration in the tier. Your mobility is not good. Your armor is not very effective. That's the problem. Okay, the armor of the mouse in the upper plate is less than the VK90 and the gun is not accurate. Yeah. DPM doesn't mean anything when your gun itself is inaccurate and has poor pen. And I mean, look at the mobility, bro. It's so slow. I mean, this 140's already lost a huge amount of health, and I haven't even gotten up the hill. And sure, I'm not running improved fuel, but still, I mean, it is slow, bro. It is absolutely slow. The thing is, if you're driving the mouse, you should not be expecting to deal a lot of damage. You should be expecting to win the game. That's where I think a lot of people make the wrong distinction. This is not a vehicle meant to... Okay. Random E4 rolls me for 750. We love that. But yeah, you really shouldn't be expecting the mouse to carry games. Nice. Not sure what our Contra Caro is doing, but I guess he's turning for the 116. Oh, never mind. There's a lot over here. Thank you for the donation. Oh my god. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That shouldn't miss. It does, and it screws me because now I still have a pretty healthy T100 to deal with while also dealing with a 116, and that's just bogus. That's just utter bogus. Nice shot. Now, here's the thing. If the 116 is running the auto loader, they're actually going to have pretty poor DPM, so they're going to struggle to pen me. Okay, nice. My nose is a little bit itchy. Yeah, I don't think the mouse is horrible. It's just like... Okay, whatever. If you're expecting to deal damage in this tank, don't. You're just never going to deal damage in it. Like, this game here, the game's over. I did fine. But the game's over. I've done basically no damage. Yep, 2,200. Like, you get steamrolls, and it's the way the current meta works. Alright, let's do the 112-2, and then we'll do the Type 5 Heavy. What's the reason for making different variants of a tank? 50 TP Proto and 50 TP Tech Tree. I would actually say that those tanks aren't super similar. I mean, they both have good hull down armor, but the actual capabilities of their playstyles are pretty different. But I would further, you know, I think it would be more realistic if you compared the 50 TP and the BZ58. I think it's the BZ58, right? What the heck is that thing called? Yeah, BZ58 too. This tank is a exact replica of the 50 TP. I mean, you can see that. So, in that regard, I agree. And the reason why is probably because it's easy for wargaming to not put a lot of effort in. Alright, so 112-2. This tank finally got enhanced graphics. I'm interested to see whether its armor got a buff or not, but it looks pretty nice, I will say that. I've always liked the design of the 110. I also really like all the Chinese designs. I just think they look good in general. Hello, David. Hello, Peter. The mouse should have better overall aiming. I've personally been saying that they should nerf its DPM to like 22, 2300 and then give it like a 490 alpha. That way it hits harder. And then I would also increase its hit points to like 3600. That way you have an insane amount of health. You have a hard-hitting gun, but the downside is no DPM and obviously no mobility. That's what I would personally do. Obviously, I don't think that'll happen. Play the Quetzal. What's in it for me, Hannah? Give the mouse a 750 alpha gun. Yeah, that's really cool. It's called the Type 5 Heavy. You should try it. This tank's actually really fast. Maybe it's because I just played the mouse, but I don't know. It feels pretty fast. What is this green camo? It's a green camo. You answered it. Just War Thunder. Interesting name for watching World of Tanks Blitz. Hello, 112. It's Angle. Okay. I was hoping. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Anybody else? Anybody else want to shoot me? Okay. I'm gonna be real. I don't really like this tank that much. I think the gun's a piece of trash, and the armor's fine, but it's just like... The IS-5 is kind of just better now, if I'm gonna be real. The gun is horrible. See if we can get a bounce here, side scraping. Okay, nice. There you go. Easy pen again. I'm not loving this current situation we're in. You know what the thing is? This ST1 might be stocked, but they can still pen me. So I gotta be careful there. I don't know why our WZ decided the YOLO. I'm gonna back up. The one thing that I do really like about this tank is the reverse speed. It reverses at a whopping 20 kilometers per hour, which means that you can generally get yourself out of tricky situations pretty fast in this thing. Boom. There you go. Nice. And with slight aiming time buff, yeah. The gun on this tank is just really, really bad. Feels empty when no one is spamming donations. Yeah, Atomic's probably asleep, I'm gonna be honest. It's fine. I don't, you know... I'm not forcing these people to donate, but I'm just assuming that he's asleep. Okay. My bad, bro. Clearly. What's really annoying is if that had hit, it could have made a pretty big impact. Yes, please ram into me. That's really going to help me hit my shots, bro. Okay, well, I penned a shot. That brings the AMX potentially down to a one-shot, which is pretty huge, actually. Ah, whatever. I didn't think that my corner was showcasing that much, but I guess it was. Alright. Well, at least I brought the IS-3 down to a one-shot. I wonder if our spawn camping yo will do anything. Aiming, aiming, aiming. Literally can't pen him anywhere but the lower plate. Yep, there you go. This gun is horrible. I'm sorry. Like, as much as I want to enjoy playing in this tank, it's really hard to when every single shot I fire just completely misses. And the armor just doesn't hold up anymore because everything has calibrated shells and Wargaming buffed Cali. Like, I don't hate the 112-2. It's just like, you know, why would I drive it when there's better options? That's really the only reason I don't really love it that much. Like, my team was horrible, and 2,800 damage is pretty good. But it's just, yeah. Hello, Dizzy Sex. Every time I see your name, I'm just like, why? How much we bid for the BZT? Well, currently the lowest bid is 100 tickets, and there are still 3 days left. My personal guess is that you're going to be able to get it for under $150. Like, right now, the, like, literal almost fifth highest, and the amount of participants isn't really going up much. Right now, there's 2,200 participants. Thing is, there's just not that many people that are willing to spend, you know, hundreds of dollars. What I am interested to see, though, if we do math really quickly, and, you know, there's 1,000 slots, let's say, and each person, let's say that the average person's paying $200. So right now, Wargaming is projected to probably earn about $200,000 on the BZT. $200,000. And that's probably, it's going to keep going up. I'm going to guess by the time that this auction is over, they're going to earn over $500,000. That's pretty crazy. I'm too poor for Watt B. Not Watt Beeb. There's literally nothing you can do to a Celino. Not when my gun doesn't want to hit. I mean, this thing has decent pen. It's got 305 mils. It's just when the gun doesn't want to work. Yeah. Alrighty, alrighty. I said I would do the Type 5 Heavy for Arch, so you better still be here, Arch. Or I'm going to break your door down with this tank. I was going to spend $200, but why do that when we have a free version of a 183? Exactly, and then you can give me the $200. Boom, boom, boom! Foch? We can do the Foch after this. If you noticed, WZ-111 GFT is the only Tier 8 tech tree tank that doesn't have PBR. Interesting. I guess that'll be the last one. Should I spend $600 on Wattby or Femboy Droodles? I think you should do Femboy Droodles. I'm going to be honest. Oh, yeah. It hit. It massively low rolled, but it hit. So I'm happy. Like, 800 average, and we rolled a 697. Foul map for Type 5? Yeah, that's just my life in a nutshell, isn't it? Trying to cap the base. Spotted from what, bruh? 415? There's the VK-72. I'll take it. That made up for my other bad roll. The thing is, with this tank, you can trade, right? I mean, VK-72's down to 1,800 health. I still have 2,300 left. That's what you basically do in the Type 5 Heavy. You just trade with the enemy. Come on, back up, Gavin. Back up. Do it. Make any play. Or just sit there the entire time. I'm not moving. I'm gonna play the patience game for now. Okay. I keep... Bruh. That's why. Well, good job, TVP. You bounced me, and you lost all of your health to the Grille. I don't care if the Sheridan tries shooting me either.
116 donated $2 through Super Chat. Tier 5 Scavenger with the derp gun.
Good map for Type 5, yeah. Amazing. Okay, bro. What the frick is shooting me? Get the hell out of my game. Piss off. I hate I really do. I hate this map. I know I'm not trying to, like, get mad or anything, but it really pisses me off when I get a map like this. I'm in the largest freaking tank in the game. Every single player's tunneling me. Every single player's shooting me. Sheridan's probably gonna kill me across the map. Like, what am I supposed to do, bro? What am I supposed to do? My Grille, full health, refusing to move up on the Sheridan, even though he could very easily make a play. It's just so stupid. I hate map design. I specifically brought it up to Wargaming 2. When we spoke, one of the things I brought up was that they need to add the ability to remove certain maps from the queue. Because driving a Super Heavy like a Type 5 and being placed on this map is just a horrible, horrible experience. There you go. What's funny, though, is I still ended up dealing 3,600 damage. Finally, someone said this map sucks. It does suck. It's horrible. Anytime you're in a slow vehicle, you're screwed. Obviously, I'm a decent player, so I'm able to take advantage of, like, what's going on. But, like, why do the two mediums just get to go to the far corner, outspot me, and farm me? It's just so dumb. They need to add more cover for heavies, is what they need to do. We're going to play it one more time. I will do the Tier 5 Scavenger, but we're going to try this one more time, and hopefully we'll get a map that's okay. Play Flossie's mom. Indeed, Flossie's mom. Plastic is greasy. You should try tungsten chairs. Oh my god. How's real life been, Hannah? Still with your goon friend? This is a better map, though. Much better map. I ate everything from Droodles' fridge. I have a bunch of prosciutto in my fridge. Which one of the 3 camas did you pick? The Grille. I think the Grille one looks by far the best. Personally. I once got 2 Type 5 heavies in a match, still lost. Well, I mean, just because the tank's good doesn't mean the player is. Low rolls, but still take 700 health off that 7.5 too. The ability to just nuke somebody's health like that it's pretty unforgiving, you know? And unlike the BZT-70, this tank isn't an utter pile of trash. Like, the BZT-70 has moments when it's good, but this tank doesn't really rely on those moments. But, again, the armor, it's horrible. Like, the armor on this tank does not work. Anybody that tells you the Type 5 Heavy has good armor is wrong. Its armor is freaking useless. And it does make driving the tank a bit unenjoyable at moments. Like, I've lost 1,000 health because, oh darn, I poked, you know? Nothing bounces. They hit your hatch with standard ammo, they pen. They hit your freaking lower plate, they pen. This tank should not be penetrable, in my personal opinion, with standard ammo. I'm gonna try and flank. Okay. It's hard not to mauled when a Origin player just snaps that. I already know he's gonna tunnel me too. 600? Wow. Yeah, elbozo. This Origin guy is honestly really annoying. $600 roll. That's better. This guy's obviously AFK, so shooting him would be a mistake. Sigma Aura? Yeah, 100%. Damn, I was really hoping I could hit that IS-4. There you go. 781. It's pretty nasty. I have a feeling that I'm going to be seeing that 183 flank behind me here in a moment. And I'm in a really bad spot because I can't... I need the turnaround is what I need to do right now. Goodbye. I knew it. They thought. I can't believe I got that. L. Bro tried tunneling me, got nuked. I cannot believe we won this. Arch, I didn't want to say anything negative about Origin, but that guy was definitely making me a little salty, I'm not gonna lie. Driving a 183 in the back there. Okay. Well, imagine if my full health VK90 had helped me sooner. Imagine. Good luck with the Scavenger game? Yeah, we gotta go do that now. Long hair Droodles with a mustache. Oh, God. Leap ahead with digital twins. I don't care. The Zetsu has way better armor than the normal Type 5. That's not true. I feel like when people say that kind of stuff, they just either don't watch my videos or don't really like to actually pay attention. The hull of the Zetsu is better than the Type 5 Heavy, but if you remembered watching my video, the turret of the Zetsu is flat worse than the current Type 5. The turret is way worse, bro. The hatch is only 70 millimeters or 200 millimeters, meaning that you can pen the hatch, but it's not really the hatch. I need to get... turret cheeks are 310, bruh. They're 310. Even if you're running enhanced armor, at most they're 320 thick. That's it, 320. The lower plate on the Zetsu is 294. If we go back to Tankopedia and we type in Type 5, where's the Type 5 Heavy? Okay. Lower plate of the Type 5 Heavy is more effective. It's 300. And the turret of the Type 5 Heavy is 350. So, no. No, the armor on the Zetsu is not flat better. There are certain areas. The corner cutouts are better on the Zetsu. But saying that the armor is flat better when the hatch on the Type 5 is stronger, when the turret cheeks are flat stronger, is not true. Droodles floats instead of walking. What am I, like Trump posting a picture of me being Jesus? I think that was Mux. He's a seasoned top player. I mean, he did good. I'm surprised he snapped that first shell into me, but he did fine. I knew he was gonna flank behind me, so I guess I big brained him. He probably didn't expect to see a Type 5 Heavy rolling around the corner staring at him. All right, I have to do the Scavenger because we had a donation, and then I will play in the Foch, because I said I would do the Foch. Le Scavenger. I'm pretty sure I have the Dark Gun. Indeed I do. 250 damage. Battle! Okay. Type 5, Hershey should be the tech tree. Hershey. Hershey. Sir. Cheaper version of Type 5 Premium, worse in every way. I actually think that the tech tree is better. You guys got to watch my videos on these tanks, you stinkers. SU-100Y is overpowered? Yes, it is. I remember when this thing was released. It was so goofy. Did I get the trifold? It'll be here tomorrow. And then I think my mom is getting my Z-fold. This tank is just the crab. God, that's a long aiming time. Smasher should be tier 13. She said she was 12. That meme is so funny. Hello, Stuart. Oh my god. This gun is horrible. Do you think we will get MS-11? No. I think the MS-11 was added because it was a joke reference towards MS-11 Studios. Oh, there goes a pretty substantial chunk off the Panzer IV. Okay. I want to shoot this guy. This tank looks like a beast. It's a tank. It is a tank. Tier 11 KV-200. Oh my god. Wattby Joe's gonna have a field day with that new game mode when it releases. I will say though, this thing does hit hard. 250 alpha in tier 5 it's pretty juicy. Come here, Wedge. Bonk. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, you got me good. Okay. My bad. Bro killed my driver twice, by the way. I love that. That's my favorite part about Blitz is when you use a repair kit and then your same... This is something that I've said for a very long time. If you use a repair kit to fix something that was just broken, that item should not be able to be broken for like 30 seconds. Like, if I just fixed my driver and used my repair kit, and now I have to wait like 70 seconds to get it back, and then the game's like, yeah, no, you just fixed it, yeah, get it killed immediately after. They need to make it so that repair kits have like a protection of all modules for like 30 seconds, because it is so frustrating to use a repair kit and then immediately have something break a second after. It's really frustrating. It should give you at least a little bit of a safety net. Because now I can't catch this guy. I go 1 mile an hour, bro. Like, look at this. Holy awful, bro. Oh, well. If you had to use one tech tree tier 10, which would you pick? I don't even know. I'd probably pick the Kron. I think the Kron is one of the most versatile vehicles. Of course. Alright, guys. We finally got my driver. Woo! When your ammo rack dies back-to-back shots, yeah. It's just really frustrating. Like, it shouldn't be a thing. KV6. I do think they should add a KV6, and it should be a tier 10. I think that they should add a KV6 at some point. And it's like a KV5, but larger, and it has a huge gun, and I think that'd be pretty cool. Wargaming needs to lean into the fun. Alright, I said I'd do the Foch. Let me pull it out. Le Foch. Why do I not have ammo on it? I don't think they changed anything. Weird. Alright. I just mixed Monster Prime Red Bull Gatorade. You're gonna die. Okay. Why didn't you put the Kron in the last video? Because I don't think the Kron is as overpowered as the concept. I know it's a crazy thought process, but the 3 tanks that I put in that video are what I consider to be the 3 best tanks. Boogler, Boogler. Is it me or Wargaming, despite choosing 120 FPS, runs at 60? It runs at 120 for me. If your device can't handle 120 FPS, then it's still not going to run at 120. And you can set it to 120 FPS, but if the refresh rate of your monitor is 60, then it's going to run at 60. So the normal Foch, not the 155. Bro, who says that? Who asks, can you play in the Foch? And then doesn't clarify which Foch. Brother. I say this all the time, too. I'm not a mind reader. I cannot predict what tank you want me to drive. So, you have to deal with the Foch gameplay. Is the S21 good? I have no clue. I've never had an S21. Alright, moving in. This thing is stupid fast. Like, look at the speed, bruh. Okay, good. I needed to cross this. Let's see if the M60 tries crossing. Boom. There you go. 640. He just got nuked. However, looks like the entire enemy team's just... I'm dead. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm trying not to get molding, but, whatever. I didn't realize that they were inside my freaking rectum, is what I will say. Aiming, and... Gonna load a gold shell to guarantee it. Well, I'm not dead. Yet. Looks like this IS-4 is going to tunnel me. Yeah, tunnel me. Come on, do it. Tunnel me. Keep tunneling. Come on, El Bozo. Come on, Rheinmetall. Show me your tank. You know what's funny is I actually think that their team is killing themselves to go after me. Goodbye. Look, here comes the IS-7. Here he goes. Okay. Congrats, you got me. You only had to throw your entire team away to get me. I'll take the win. I mean, again, I will always take a win. I didn't do great. I only did 2100. My gun trolled me a bit. But, I mean, going out of your way to, like, tunnel a Foch is not gonna go well for you. The greed? Yeah. You have no video on Tier 9 Foch? I do have a video on a Tier 9 Foch. Incorrect. It's most likely not typed the Foch. But I bet you I could find it pretty easily. In fact, let's find out how hard it is for me to find video on the Tier 9 Foch. Droodles, Foch, Tier 9. Wow, there you go. The Tier 9 Foch. I made it a while ago, 3 years ago. There's another one, 4 years ago. There's another one, 4 years ago. Actually, I don't think that's the Tier 9. I think that's the, I think that's the Tier 10. This is most definitely the Tier 9, though. Yeah. Either way, I've definitely made videos on the Tier 9 Foch, so saying that I haven't is not true. Alright. I hate Foch players so much. That's one of the most annoying tanks ever. When Foch players YOLO, it can be very frustrating. I agree. I played smart in that last game, though, because the enemy team literally threw their games away to tunnel me, so... I just didn't realize that there were heavies in our spawn. I wasn't paying attention. My brain's a little bit out of it today. I don't know why. Okay, let's go here. Boom. Boom. I must have hit somebody else, because I don't know where that shell went. I'm inside the goon corner. Okay. There you go. The Foch is really good, though, I will say. The gun that this thing features is fantastic. I don't know why YouTube hates the word hoary. I don't think they do. Huh. My gun is not working with me right now. I'd appreciate it if it did, but it's just not working with me. Come on, reload. Of course. I'm just gonna flex over here. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. What is that? It's a 274A? I don't even know. They have an IS-8 over here. Imagine if our tier 9 medium actually did something. What a crazy thought, bro. Of course. Don't worry, guys. Big Daddy might finally make a play. Oh yeah, don't pen him with the second shot, though. Piece of garbage, bro. I do like this tank a lot, but the armor's not necessarily working too much right now. Oh, there you go. We got a bounce. There's 397, and there's 382. What a helpful Luis, you know, just sitting there doing literally nothing. Good job. It's fine, I did 3,400, so it's not that big of a deal. Aim better. Do you want a platoon wallet? You have to make a new video about these buffs. What buffs? I don't know what you're talking about. There are no buffs. Unless there was news in Blitz News. No. Alright, I don't see any. Sure, alright. You should angulate the tank better. The Foch actually has crazy good armor. As I said, I'm not surprised at all that we won this game. The enemy team tunneled and didn't go well for them. This 6-shot guy, I don't know what he does, but... Also, can we not run the friggin' lolly background? Like, please? How you doing, Jason? They hop in the VC so Wallet can join. Boom. There you go. I hate to tell you, but spamming me with platoon invites is not going to increase your chances of platooning with me. It's actually going to decrease your chances of platooning with me. ELC 901 if your Brian isn't lagging. Yes, my Brian. I like the ELC 901. I've been having some crazy carries in it. I've been playing it a lot, though. Let's do something that people haven't asked for. M6Yo, sure. That's a tank that most people don't ask to see played. Do you have opinion on the worst sounding gun? I don't know. I don't listen to the gun sounds, I'm gonna be real. Barra Droodles, you running the Gooner background last time I saw it? What Gooner background? I have the freaking... the animated background. I've had it for a while. Okay. Here we go! Do I want to go to heavy flank or medium flank? Also, this does not feel like a fair matchup for the enemy team. We have a rain player. We have a lot. Hello, Woblet. Woblet McDoblet. I'm assuming you just woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, my Brian's still lagging a bit.
You're Brian.
Yeah.
Why you always Brian, Brian? Okay, gun. That was horrible. That was horrible. The M6 Show gun really likes to troll sometimes. I faced my fears. Try to beat Tickle Tyrone. Oh, what am I looking at? Well, there goes 863 off that guy. I rolled around a corner and Flossie's mom was staring at me. Oh, great. Ah, great. Well, I'm going to lose a lot of health. Oh, great. There's a 4005 in the back. I might be cooked a bit. Let's back up this way so I don't get hit by that. $741. That's impressive, honestly. Okay. Whatever. It's my fault for not backing up, but 741 is ridiculous. I'm sorry. 741 is ridiculous. I'm going to be totally honest on why we lost this game, and it's because our team did not go town. I have no problem with Rain or Origin players on my team, but I've said this a couple times in the past. You have to go town on New Bay if you want to win. It's just that simple. You have to go town on New Bay if you want to win. You're not going to win going the bridge, because what's going to happen is the enemy team's going to steamroll your teammates that go town, and your game's going to be over. So, that's really as simple as it is. 4005 should not be able to deal that much damage. Yeah, as I said, rolls me 734 with the first shot, so because that high rolls me, and that's it, my game's over. It's not a fair tank at all. It's not fair. I still am absolutely baffled on how people like Angel came to the conclusion that it needed a buff. That to me is insane.
4005?
Yeah. Yeah, very fun battle there. Even if I hadn't have gone nuked, it wouldn't have made a difference. Team should have gone town. It was a Nuba Mem battle, but still. Sent you an invite. I'll do another game in the Yo. The problem is when I see skilled players, I have like this idea like, oh, I'm going to follow my teammates and follow the skilled guys because it'll be better if I stick together with them. It never is. It just never is.
Are the UFC camos out for you?
My store is broken, so I don't, but they weren't out earlier.
They're not
For
out
me.
for me. It's saying they
Yeah, I
are.
know. Asen said they are, but Asen's not the brightest sometimes.
I was like, damn, I want to buy the camos.
They're not even that much money, to be fair.
I know, only 5k gold for camo is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's generally how much they are, like the new camos anyway, so it's not really that bad.
I thought they would be like taxing the hell out of us for those camos.
Yep, I did too. .4005, 400 alpha gun, 5-second reload. No, as I said, Wargaming should just make it so that the .4005 is like it was originally. It has a 3-shot 460. That's what it should be. Also, I have passed Greg's channel.
Elbows though.
Yep, Elbozo. I hope he molds about it. For those of you that don't know, my Helldivers channel has been doing very well recently, and I called out the fact that there are content creators who do nothing but cry about the state of the game. It would be like if every single video I posted on Blitz was like when Reforged news got released. And like obviously when Reforged was announced, I called it crap because it was. But I'm not calling Reforged crap anymore because it seems to be pretty good now. Obviously time will tell when it releases, but I'm not going to just like blindly hate on it. But imagine if I did. Imagine if every single time there was news for Reforged, whether it was good or not, I would just said it sucked and blamed Wargaming for everything and called them a predator company. That's the equivalence of a content creator that hates me. So
It's the equivalent of like posting videos about how
it's the
Bioware-
equivalence of Martimator. That's what it's the equivalence of. It's Martimator. And I started posting videos on my Helldivers channel about a month ago, effectively, like started really posting them, and in 1 month my channel went from like 1,000 subs to over 7,000 and I've passed him. So it's pretty funny because he tried saying that my channel doesn't get a lot of views. Gotta love him. I hope he sees this too. I hope it pisses him off. I hope he makes more content about me. Pessimist versus optimist. Well, the difference is you're never going to get an audience when you're a pessimist. You're going to get an audience of people that are toxic scumbags, and you're never going to grow your audience because that's it. You're stuck with those people. They're toxic to anybody that are outside that environment. I'm generally a pretty chill person. I really hate what Wargaming has done to the Chieftain hatch. Okay. I feed tuna to cat. Interesting. Uno. Dos. Why need a BZT-70 when you can drive this tank, guys? It's the Doodles. Hello, furry man. One. Oh, well. Your vibe is pretty cool. I generally try to be pretty chill. That's my outlook, right? I try, like, when it comes to Blitz, obviously I'm going to be negative about the teams if my teams suck, but the actual state of the game, Wargaming is trying to make the matchmaker better, and they're trying to obviously make Reforged not a failure. Like, I'm not going to sit here and hate on something. And if I did think that it sucked, I would say it, but I genuinely don't think that Reforged is really that bad anymore. I think it's pretty decent. People complaining that, like, oh, the colors are too vibrant. Like, bro, it literally looks 10 times better than our current Blitz. And, like, sure, if you're running on an older device and you might not be able to run it well or whatever, I get it. But, like, you're not going to be looking at Blitz with great graphics either at that point, so does it really matter? For people that can take advantage of the graphics, it's nice. And it'll be nice for YouTube videos. Yeah, the Yo is still a completely overpowered tank. Like, the fact that I've just easily farmed and farmed and farmed. I'm gonna be YOLO'd, it looks like, potentially by that, 183. I didn't want to waste a shell on that Grille, but I didn't really have much of a choice. What's your big brain plan here, huh? Yeah. I don't think you have much of a big brain plan, I'm gonna be honest. Mm-hmm. Good job. Well, I'll take the 5,200 damage. Blitz brings out the worst of people. Yeah, but actually the community I was referring to is not Blitz, it's the Helldivers community. Every gaming community has a group of negative people. It's like getting the Reddit community and throwing them together. That's basically what it is. And there's creators that try to like feed off of that negativity. But what they forget to realize is that they're never going to actually make a name for themselves or get anywhere doing that. Like, what do you gain from constantly crapping on a company, you know? Like when Reforged came out, I wasn't crapping on Wargaming, I was crapping on Reforged. And now that they fixed it, I've changed my outlook. Okay, when Reforged comes, I'm uninstalling. Well, that's your decision. I don't really care because I won't be uninstalling it, and I will still continue posting videos on it.
Yeah, Reforged actually looks pretty good.
Hey, I mean, as I said, I don't really care. If people want to uninstall something, especially without even having tried the full release, I think it's pretty funny. Droodles, I'm your biggest fan. Yeah? Donate $1,000 right now. No balls. Hannah, why did you type naked Droodles just randomly in chat?
Because some of your mods are weird.
Correct. Hannah's been a mod forever now. Alright, let me drive a bully tank for once. I want to bully some people.
You can get behind that.
Mm-hmm. I got a message. Watching you live. Hello. I got paid Wednesday. I got you. Do it. No balls. You won't. Okay. Can I come out under your bed? No. You're going to stay under there like the Babadook. I think Reforged shouldn't be an update, but another game. Wouldn't that be better? I've said this a couple times, and I don't know why I have to keep explaining this. Guys, I don't think this is really that complicated to understand. World of Tanks Blitz doesn't have an insane amount of players to begin with. You seriously think that splitting the audience of Blitz into 2 separate games would be a good idea? You really think that would be an honest, genuine good idea? Like, come on.
Matchmaker will be more cooked than it already is.
Yeah. And it would, the Reforged would fail because nobody would play it. They just stick with the current Blitz because nobody likes change. That's a terrible idea. I've said that since day one. That's a terrible idea. I'm your biggest fan. You should play like a goated tank, though. Yeah, you should... Poob. Let's see. Let's see. Come here, Progetto. Oh, you're cooked, bro.
Okay.
You penned him. They only have a Grille. I'm going in.
60?
I tracked him. Perfect. .460 TP. Autoloaders are good for the game. Did he even have a game?
He was in the game. Hello, Grille.
Is running Spall, so don't bother with HE. I'm not wasting my shell on him. I'm just going to ram him.
Better run, boy.
Easy shot once. Easy shot twice. Nice high explosive. Yeah, bro. This tank's really challenging the drive, you know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have, like, no DPM now, but that's whatever. Hello there, Rhino. Well, I did 4,500, blocked 2,500, and, yeah, I don't really think they did much to us. I'm gonna be real. In case Helldivers takes you away, thanks for the content. Thank you very much, Sir Stick. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very, very much for the $20 donation.
Donated $19.99 through Super Chat. In case Helldivers takes you away, thanks for the content.
I don't think Helldivers will take me away, but what I will say is that at the current rate the channel's growing, it might outscale Blitz quite fast. It's already earning like 60% of the income. Without donations. The donations are different because people like Atomic exist, but in terms of channel monetization itself, Blitz is only doing about 30% better. Obviously, when Reforged releases, we'll have to see what happens to the future of Blitz. I'm hoping that it brings a new audience of people into the game, and I'm able to sustain larger viewer counts, but we'll see. Okay. I hate World of Tanks, but not Droodles, and it's two men kissing as your PFP. Listen, as long as you don't live in the Middle East, it's chill. How much would you rate Chieftain Mark 6, 1 out of 10, and AMX M4 54 through 10? Chieftain Mark 6 is like a solid 8 out of 10, and the AMX M4 is a solid probably 7.5. I don't love the gun, so it gets a little bit less. We need an Atomic clan for your Helldivers channel. Clans don't exist on Helldivers. Alright, Wobblet. What tank? Your pick. Yep, I'm gonna regret this. I will regret it. I always do. Oh my god. I looked away for 1 second and I looked back. Freaking KV-13. Sir. I'm you, but better. Does this thing have gun depression? I don't remember. I live in the Middle East. Very cool. White Hershey's or chocolate Hershey's. I kind of like the cookies and cream Hershey's, I'm not gonna lie. Did you know that Hershey's was like caught for not using real chocolate? Now they had to go back to their old stuff. I don't know why Wargaming refuses to release the T-44-122. I've been wanting that tank to come in Tier 7 forever. I've always thought it's like a really cool vehicle. Yay, we love the Barask. There goes 550 of my health, just like that. That's great. That's good for the game, guys. A Tier 8 medium, taking off a half of my hit point pool. That's great. I hate this map. Port Bay is honestly one of my least favorite maps. Cookies and cream on top, exactly. Bro wants to get creamed on by cookies and cream. Boom. Okay. I'm not really sure what to do with that Barask there. It's just funny how a single medium completely dominates the entire game to a point where we literally can't do anything against it. It's kind of ridiculous. I see you had fun.
Yep. Well, don't worry, our heavies decided to go town.
Yeah, they're really skilled, bro. Oh, boy. At least the gun on this thing's pretty good. Bro, this Keylana, like, what are we doing, bro? Funny part is I'm not even doing that bad. Like, I'm up to 2,000 damage now. Full health, yeah, I've been capping bases. I'm gonna go wide. That's not horrible. I've bled him out a decent amount, at least. Boom. Boom. Oh, come on, gun! I hate when the gun decides to, like, bug out when you're aiming it on stuff. That's, like, through, like... Okay. Game's really trying to get me a little salty right now. Really skilled players, huh?
Yo, full health sat out sideways in front of like the 3 tanks.
Okay. I don't even know how he hit me, but alright. I did 3,200, so I can't get mad. Oh well. Not much more you can do than 3,200 damage in a T-44. Meow. Hello, Hannah. Will I carry? No. No way I was going to carry that one. Iron Uber. I swear every time you pick a tank, it goes horrible. Alright, let me see. Patches donated for me to play a tank that I think is goated.
Huh?
Let's see. What's a tank that I think is absolutely goated with the sauce? I'm gonna play in the goated tank.
I will not be playing in that tank.
Why?
You know what happened last time I played that tank?
Do it again.
Full health ammo rack.
That's a skill issue.
Yeah, my bad.
You just didn't have the aura.
Let me just wrap my ammo rack in bubble wrap this time.
Exactly. Do you think that the shotting system works well in Blitz? I don't know what you mean by that, but sure. You're playing Flossie's mom. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. The ground tank is goated. It is. But I'm in Flossie's mom. Bro, what is that PFP concept? What am I looking at? Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, no. This is German.
Ah, da, 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 da. Is that better?
Yes.
What do you think about the IS-6? I think it's really good after the armor buffs. Ooga booga ooga booga ooga booga booga dooga. If nobody's here, I'm capping the base. Look, we can stare at the amazing water feature.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
not pushing
pretty.
up there against the hold down torn bong. That's not
Yeah,
happening.
I'm staying here the entire time. Hello, Skylar. You're still gay for never joining Mystic. I'm gonna get into a side scrape this way. Oh my god, we actually won on base. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Good job, enemy team! How long was that game? It was 2 minutes,
Oh my
actually.
God, look at the damage on the team. Look at the damage.
Oh my god. Deserved. I don't feel bad at all. You know why? Because they had the opportunity to push down and stop it at any moment and didn't. They said, no, we're going to stay up on the hill and we're going to camp like little bitches. That's what happens. That's what happens. The VK is so goated it wins by doing nothing. Exactly.
They were really scared because they knew that we were in the cap and didn't want to push.
They bounced me too. I angled it properly. The frontal armor of the VK is horrible, but because the butt cheeks stick out so far, you can angle it pretty well. Does Flossie still exist? He does. He does still exist. Flossie's the only CC that will accept my friend request. Well, he hasn't gotten a new press account, so I don't think he's a CC anymore. He doesn't play Blitz.
He hasn't uploaded in months.
Yeah, like probably a year at this point. He's just done. I don't blame him.
He's too busy being a DJ.
He's a D-gayer. And now the game's not going to give us a match. We won too fast, so it's going to give us like a tier 11 battle.
Unreleased.
Unreal enemy team. They saw the size of my schlong, you know, how big the VK is, and they just said, damn, we can't compete. Pack up the bags. Should Loki give me a press account? No.
You said that?
Joey.
Look, we're bottom tier now.
I told you were going to be bottom tier. We're the only 2 tier 9s, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Can you show us your background? It's just the animated background. The one that they gave away during Christmas.
Goated background.
Yep.
Was definitely worth all the money.
It was. Although we could have gotten the background for basically free.
Yeah.
I'm still with me goon friend. Yeah, you said that earlier, you poob. Versus our red, violets are bluey. Yeah, where's my $100 billion donut that you said you'd give me, huh? Not my #1 fan. Can I remove the 120 FPS cap? No. Do you really need to play Blitz at higher than 120 FPS? My phone finally shipped, by the way.
Nice.
I was worried for a little bit that my credit card, or something didn't accept it and it just wasn't shipping, but I'm all good.
You got it this time.
Twill be here tomorrow. I don't know, you remember that? Yes, now give me my money. Bonk. Bonk. Do we just send it?
Send in there, yeah.
Alright, I'm still reloading. Oh. Oh. I'll let you stay there, because I don't think we have enough room for both of us. I'll just hold the rear. Will the BZ-75 poke? He will. Will I get a bounce? No, because this tank sucks. I mean, I'm doing okay. Haha. Imagine trying to HE me. Not sure where the grill penned me. Oh, through my turret, I guess. I'm probably cooked, by the way.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm cooked.
Yep, my shell didn't even pen him. Oh well. I can't. You know what the funny part is? It's not even our fault. Like, well, the grill massively low rolled you.
Doesn't matter.
You should see our really skilled BZ-75. He's really good. I love ramming people with the Foch. You love ramming dudes? Does that make you gay? Of course, I mean gay and happy. I don't know what version of the word you're thinking of. I'm interested to know what Captain Clutch... Or, sorry, Chaptain Clutch in the 183...
Clutch.
Yeah, Chaptain Clutch.
He's got chapped lips.
Oh, yeah. Look at the skill. Boom! The funny part is we could actually win this. Okay, never mind. This guy's horrible. And I already know the 183 is going to roll around the corner and die. Oh my god.
Shoot the Shoot him!
Well, he did shoot him. Oh my god. Oh my god. We might win! We might win!
Go!
No!
No!
Go, you freaking...
No!
Goodbye.
Where if this BZ does not fire HE,
Please, please, please.
Skill issue.
I can't believe we won that. I actually did 2,800. I didn't bounce a single shot, but I did 2,800. Okay. W, yeah. What a game. What a game. Poor dude that wanted to play in the E6. I timed him out for 30 minutes. Most damage in game is wild. Do you think training room in Blitz is outdated? I need to do a training room video where it's like 1 BZT versus 15. Okay. What? Why is this person's name Violets Are Bluey? Lorraine 50T. All right, sure.
Comic spends a lot of time in training rooms.
Does he?
Yep.
He must be dead. I haven't seen him on.
After you got off, I went and just checked, and he was in one of the A girls B boys trading groups.
Oh my god.
I was like,
He's probably memeing.
he was on the girls' side, dude. I'm like, what is this dude doing?
I'm supposed to study. I'm such a bum. You are indeed a bum. I zoomed in on your PFP and I figured out what it is. It's a dog wearing a napkin or something. One mouse versus 19 tiger. First of all, that's not physically possible because there's only 14 players that you can have in a team. Second of all, that wouldn't be a winning game.
I mean, KY lost to a bunch of tier 4 and 5 tanks and 60 TP.
I beat a couple people in a tier 9 when they were in tier 10s using the 114.
Yeah, wasn't that me, you, KY, Xylo, Josh? We were just memeing around in training rooms.
I think Arch was the only person who beat it. 114 is so good. Okay, yeah, no thanks. Any hit set? Alright. Okay, bro. I forgot they gave the Concept 1B AP standard. It needed that. What do we do here?
Leave.
We love Blitz! 5 mouse versus 2 tiger, or 14 tiger 2s. That's still not possible. I don't know how your brain can't understand this math. Oh my god. I'm gonna be totally real. I do not like this tank at all. I don't. I think the gun is absolutely horrible.
I got a bounce.
I knew it. All this 6-shot skill guy, all he does is like tunnel me every game. I don't even know why. Then he shoots me and then just runs away. Like, brother, you're such a rat. Aiming, aiming. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like the gun on this tank at all.
The gun is not that great.
No, it really isn't. You know what's also not great? Being blocked by Wallet. It's fine, though.
Oh, he really got me.
Oh. We have got to love your RNG. Yeah. No, it's this tank. I don't like this tank at all. The gun is just mid as hell. Its accuracy on move is just horrible. I actually did okay. Really?
Yeah,
I did, like, no damage. I was hoping I could kill with the ram. Of course, he'd tunnel use VZN. All I'm going to say is that, I don't remember when I was... What tank was I in? I think I was in the 777 yesterday or something. And I don't remember what or why, but I had 2 people YOLO me. I don't remember what I was in, but all I remember is I got YOLO'd on Oasis Palms. 6-shot was in the 121B, and instead of going to medium flank, went town heavy side, and him and the bat chat YOLO'd me. And I just don't understand the thought process. The funny part is they didn't even kill me. But I don't understand it. Like, can we just play the game normally? Please? Lorraine is one of my favorite tier 9s. Just gotta aim it in properly. Well, yeah, when you're spawn camping in it, your on-movement dispersion isn't gonna be that. Is it bad if I do better in Leopard 1 than E50M? No. Depends on your playstyle. Alright, guys, we're gonna do 2 more games. If there's any donations, we'll keep going. If not, we're gonna end the stream off after this. VK72? Sure. I've not played that vehicle in a bit of time. Any tips for Canyon? Depends what tank you're in. If you're in a hull-down vehicle, use the gun depression. I was using IS-2 and E25 rammed me for 257, and I did 57 back. Well, were you in game mode? Because there's no way that you got out-rammed in a public match. Atomic, I summoned thee. I think Atomic's asleep. His sleep schedule is, like, opposite right now of mine. He's, like, up all night.
And sleeps all day.
Yep. If I were to do a stream later tonight, he'd probably be there. How much money do I need? $8 billion. I bet you haven't done 7K in this tank. Yeah, have you done 9K in tier 9? No? Oh, darn. Shut up, bitch. Go into the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Extra mayo. The SpongeBob episode. Hold the mayonnaise. I don't know who this guy is. He's a CC, because the only way to play the BZT70 is in a CC, or a press account. But I don't know who the hell this guy is. El Piliti? Is it Tico? I don't know. Wargaming has like a bunch of random people as CCs.
Yeah, a bunch of random people.
Bro. Whoever the BZT-70 is almost made it so I couldn't hit that shot, so I appreciate it. Have you gotten a 9.9K 1v3? Have you gotten 11K in the Tortoise? Oh, no? Sorry, shut the fuck up. So I thought, bitch, go back and make me another sandwich. I already ate the first one. Didn't have enough meat. Big Meaty Claw. This IS-8 is really annoying. He doesn't have gun depression. He can't work the spot, and all he's doing is getting in my way. Brother. Oh my god. Yep, now you're going to drive into me. Yep. You're really skilled IS-8. You're doing great.
Okay, IS-8. Okay, I'll just die then. I'll just fucking die.
Yeah, he's really skilled, bro. I'll put more turkey next time. Turkey? What the hell's wrong with you? I don't want no turkey. Okay. That was the most BS shot I've ever seen in my life. There's no way that Type 5 just snapped me in the turret ring. What? What are we talking about? Okay.
No, this BZT is really bad. Really bad.
So is the Type 71 and every other player. And our 183, instead of supporting me, is doing the opposite. Okay. 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 This Type 5 Heavy is the luckiest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. Both of those shots were so bogus. What do I want? Sardine anchovies? No! I want roast beef. Yeah, wait, what the hell happened to our BZT player? Is that who you said's really bad?
Yes, he's fucking terrible.
I don't know why he didn't stay on the hill.
He went to town and died.
Add my special sauce. Okay. No clue who that person is. Epiletico. No clue. BZT is a paid actor. No, that Type 5 Heavy was a paid actor. That was the, like, he's a decent player, but those shots were bullshit. I know how inaccurate the Type 5 Heavy is, and the fact that he snapped both of those shells without aiming in, rolled 875, which is a max roll on one of the shots, snapped me in the turret ring on the other, that's bullshit. When I see somebody hit a shot like that, it really pisses me off because I know in a million years I'd never hit that shot. All right. All right. Last game. I'm going to do the E100. You know what? I'm going to put the big boy gun on it because why not? I do like that the E100 has 2 different playstyles available. What is the best tier 6 tech tree for seal clubbing winning? I think you should play the TOG 2 or the Churchill gun carrier.
Well, not even
I
the
saw.
Churchill gun carrier, the Dreadnought.
I saw a couple days ago someone played in the BZT and he wasn't on a press account. Probably a press account. It's not in testing, so it'd have to be a press account or a wargaming account. There's no other way. E100 or VK72? I think they're different. The E100 has a very nice gun, but so does the VK72. Okay. I spawn camp in the E100. I'm missing the part where I care. Wait, the best tank for 1v1. Do you still agree that you would buy the BZT rather than pay your bills? Well, I have enough money to pay my bills, so I think I'll be fine. Clicked his profile and he was trash in the War Clan. Interesting. Spawn camp patches? I'm gonna spawn camp your butt cheeks. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna do it. Someone donate. It's too late. This is the last game.
I'm still gonna play a couple games after. I'm like 2 games away from getting the UFC camo on my prog.
We have a 183. Gotta love the M60 trying to push the Błyskawica.
Yep.
It's always impressive how players think that they have any... Okay. Oh, that's the guy I banned from my Discord server and from the stream chat. Jews Run the World. Incredibly anti-Semitic player, of course. I'm gonna poke in front of you really quickly. And miss. Also, you're gonna be nuked. Because we love the 183. It's good for the game. Isn't it good for the game? I honestly hate this map. There's so many maps in Blitz that I hate, and it's impressive how Wargaming's managed to make all of them suck. It really is. It's not like there's just one map that's horrible. It's like every single map in this game is freaking horrible. Wow. I bounced the flat side of the concept, and now I'm going to be shot by the minnow. Yep, there you go, 503. I really want to mold. I really do. I really want to get angry and mold right now. The game is pissing me off. I get it, Wargaming. You want to like ruin every single shot that I hit, but it's definitely a pretty frustrating experience.
The 183 hits me for 1,000 unspotted, by the way, even after he shoots me.
It's good for the game. As I said in the past, the BZT-70 is not OP because the 183 gets away with whatever the hell it wants. That's the difference. You can spawn camp in a freaking BZT and you'll hit every freaking... Or you can spawn camp in a 183 and you'll hit every shot. You can't do that in a... Also, what's our game plan here, Prague? Yeah, that was a great maneuver. Wow, bro. You're so good. I'll do another game because that was horrible. I didn't even do that bad. Our team just sucked. There's our M60, who ignored the medium flank to YOLO and die. Absolutely horrible player. And my gun trolled the hell out of me, too. Concept isn't touchable as long as I live. I really hope Wargaming nerfs the concept, I'm going to be real. I just don't understand the thought process of giving the concept one be an autoloader. Which is more fun, BZT or Type 5? Definitely the Type 5. I like the BZT, but it's not a tank you're going to really win a lot in. 99% sure that they're dumb enough to think you complimented that. I mean, if you have the name Jews Run the World, you're pretty freaking stupid. Like, I don't know what else to say. I have no problem with people having their own beliefs and, you know, whatever. If you don't like the way that certain countries are acting in the world scale. But it's pretty impressive to put that name in a video game. That's what I'm going to say. Pretty impressive.
Oh my god, look at that. Look at the 907's name. 2 grills, 1 gun.
Yeah, see, that's good. I don't mind that name.
That's funny.
How's it going? Pretty good. We're ending off the stream after this game. I love games like this. It's really fun to just drive and then I'll probably get hit by like a spawn. Yeah, there it is. Nice. We literally, you know what the funny part, you can't physically pen him. I know for a fact you can't physically pen him because it's a minnow, and you know, the minnow deserves 8 billion millimeters of armor. Yeah, I can't hit him and you can't pen him. It's a good combo. 50B on your side. Here, I'll squeeze through. I'm trying to nuke this 50B. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Nothing, evidently. I thought he was going to back up, because that's what I would have done. Okay.
I'm gonna ram him.
Yeah, please do. Goodbye. I'm going in! Oh my god, yo. Holy freaking awful. Oh, come on, gun. We gotta stay in cover. We just gotta back up. The last thing we want is to be, like, caught out in the open by the waffle or something. I hope that IS-7 sends you. He won't.
He is. Bounced the side of his tank.
I see you're having fun.
I'm having a blast.
They don't want to push you because I'm here. They're just being so cringe. That should help you a bit at least. You'll out-reload the IS-7.
505. Okay.
E4 was obviously a bigger threat.
.357. What a roll. Okay.
Damn. Yeah, Hovry, that's really, really skilled. That's definitely skilled gameplay there. Well, I love fighting light tanks in my super heavy. It's very fun. You got this? No. Maybe if you didn't miss every frickin' shot you fired, we would have had this, but, I guess that was too much to ask.
Waffle's probably gonna roll up on your rear or something.
Well, he's gonna have a hard time doing that, because I have my shell back now. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'm not allowed to ever have fun in this game.
No.
Like, I get it, yo. You know, you're rooting for me and stuff, but, like, bro, we're 46%. Like, I watched you miss the flat side of a tank that you shouldn't have missed. Bled all of your health in the beginning when you shouldn't have. Like, it's really not that hard to play this game. It really isn't. It's not. Like, people act like Blitz is this challenging game to play. How hard is it to literally aim your shots in and give a little bit of time? Like, seriously, how hard is it? If that HE of mine had hit that T100, it could have been winnable. But unfortunately, it did not. I mean, it hit, but it only did 400 damage. Said Droodles luck 200%. Yeah, no, that doesn't exist. It's just the worst teammates ever. Every game. Every single game. It's just unwinnable teams. Maybe the third game. If we lose this, I don't give a shit. I'm ending the stream off because I'm not wasting my time. But this is where Blitz becomes really unenjoyable. It's when Wargaming forces me to fight enemies that aren't fair. It's like they struggle to walk. Yeah, essentially. It's just not even fun. I don't find it fun to be in a super heavy. And this is why I've said in the past, super heavy suck. Because it doesn't matter how much DPM you have. It doesn't matter how much armor you have. What are you supposed to do when a Waffen F1 and a T100 are against you? What do you do? I mean, the Waffen F1 can take 1,700 health off, and I've got a 16.7 second reload, and the T100 can just pepper me. It's not even remotely fair. Like, it's just... Autoloaders really do ruin the game, but it's, as I said, super heavies are just in a really bad state right now.
Especially on this map.
Yep. No, we're never allowed to have fun in this game.
Nope.
And it's frustrating because I want to enjoy the E100, But it's just hard to enjoy this tank when we're being constantly screwed. Hello, Sam. Nice to see you. I mean, we're gonna literally just drive for 18 years in this battle. Here we go. Yeah. If I was running the other gun, it could have been a potential win with the 100, but not with the high alpha gun.
Yeah, I didn't do the best. Also, that IS-7 was high rolling every shell he was firing on me. So.
Why the big gun and not the small gun? Because I want to have fun. You don't always have to run the best to have fun in this game. If I wanted to run the best, I'd run a Concept 1B. Okay. Okay. I always find it impressive how the armor on this tank just is actually so trash. Whatever. E4, spawn camping, because that's what we do in an E4. Ah, good job. Living up to the name, I see. This Destiny is really skilled.
That one damage is mine!
Damn. There's literally nothing we can do to the IS-8 because our tank destroyers don't exist. We don't have any. They get 2 tank destroyers and we don't get any. Don't worry though, we do have a spawn camping BZ-75. He's literally just camping on the castle. Yeah, L. It's the nice thing about the higher alpha on this gun. Clearly they don't watch the Destiny guide. Yeah, I mean, that guy is completely stock. He's not watching any guides, let's be real. I really want to collapse on the minnow. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Alright. Everybody's just gonna tunnel me, I guess. I mean, I've already done 3K, so I can't get mad. And he hits that, guys. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not playing Blitz more after this. This is my cue to stop playing. Like, the IS-8's so fucking oblivious that he sits there and stares at me over the T-95, who's literally shooting him for 700. Really skilled. Don't worry though, Wallet. Our BZ-75 is still sitting in the exact same spot he's been the entire game. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be ending off the stream with the ARL-44 today. I'm going to be ending off the stream now. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's stream. If you want to see more content like this in the future, make sure to smash that subscribe button. But I won't lie, as always, Blitz manages to take away the fun. I was having some fun battles here and there, but it's not fun to play Blitz sometimes. It isn't, because you get games like this, where every single player has it out for you. It's just not fun. And I did fine. I'm not complaining about my performance, but every time you poke, every single player is just staring at you. Like, really, bro? Reroll Leopard? Like, what are we doing, bro? Either way, Hopefully, you enjoyed today's stream. I'll see you all in the next one. Poob.